comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And the runner takes off to his right. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And now the running back's got it again. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Jefferson. Caught quickly. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun running play call. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Down near the goal line, but loses the football. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. They get nothing on second down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Single back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. In the clear at the 25. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his man. It's Murphy.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They move the 6 according to the line here on 1st down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy...
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Timeout is called. Top strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Tar Heels come to the line with 1st and goal. No press here, the defense backing away. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He breaks. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Trucks through the defender. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's the second down play. He hands it off from the gun. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down here.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. Juke shoots to get free. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense walks the line for play number 7 of the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes out with a big sack for the D.
Long enough and good. And with that, they regain the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will put it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the single back. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it to the right side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, it's a reverse. That's good for first-down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period?
With the score, North Carolina 24, Ohio State 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry. Here's that defense shifting again. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pass. It's Jefferson. The ball is caught. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Tar Heels keep the football on the move. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
Will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized. As much clock as possible. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up in the sack at a crucial moment.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. State offense comes back onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Fights off a defender. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, they go right back to him. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They'll test the right side here. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. The Buckeyes closer to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, and so no gain on the play. No huddle here for the offense. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. first and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame.